Hi everyone, I am your logic teacher. Now we are going to see the exercise number 2.2 in chapter 2 polynomials. Before going into the exercises, uh, we should know some basic concepts, right? We are going to see relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. Okay. Now at first we have to know about what is zero of a polynomial. That already we know, but we will revise this time also. And what is coefficient? Efficient, right? For example, we will take some quadratic equation. It is for example, it is 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. Okay, this is a quadratic polynomial equation, or polynomial function. P of x we will write like this, right? Okay, now this has 2 in power, so this is a quadratic polynomial, right? Now how will we find 0 in this? Before that we will see what is coefficient. Okay, this is in the form of a x squared plus bx plus c, right? In this 2 is the coefficient of x squared, 8 is the coefficient of x, and this is called what? Constant, right? Okay, now how will you find 0? By doing the factorization we will find that is, we will split the center term, na? That 8 minus 8x, right? We will split this into two parts and we will find the zeros, right? Okay, how can we find how can we split this center part? For that there is a shortcut method. We have to find the factors of 8. Actually you have to multiply these two terms, right? We have to multiply. What's the number? 12. So already we know that this should be the product, that is multiplication of the two zeros, because it will have two zeros, no? This has 2 in power, so this will have two zeros. So we have to first multiply 2 into 6, that is 12. If you multiply the two zeros you should get 12. If you add the two zeros you should get 8. We'll check that. We have to for that we have to factorize 12. Okay, prime factorization, that is 2 6 2 3 3 1, right? Now you just multiply any two, take any two of the prime factors. That is 2 into 3 6, this is 2, 6 plus 2 8, right? But here it is minus 8. So how can we write minus 8? Minus 8 is equal to minus 6 plus minus 2, right? This is minus 6 minus 2, which is equal to minus 8, right? So we can split this term, right? So 2x squared minus 6x minus 2x plus 6. See, if you multiply these two numbers, minus 6 into minus 2, which is equal to 12, right? 2 into 6, the product of the coefficient of x squared and the constant term, that is 12. If you multiply 6 and 2, minus 6 and minus 2, you will get 12. If you split this minus 6 minus 2, minus 8x is splitted up into two terms, that is minus 6 minus 2x. Okay, now how can we do this? In the next step, can take 2x in common in this. Balance is 1x minus 6x is 3, right? Am I right? Right. Here we can 2 is the common part here, right? So we can take 2. So balance is x in this. This is plus 6 minus into plus minus 3, right? In the next step, take this as a factor and this is a common factor, right? So in the next step, 2x minus 2 and x minus 3, right? Okay, just a minute. Okay, so which is equal to 0. So we can find the zeros of the polynomial. Here it is 2x minus 2 is equal to 0, comma x minus 3 is equal to 0. So here it is 2x equal to 2. If it goes there, it is plus 2, and x equal to 2 by 2 which is equal to 1. This is 1 0, and here x equal to 3 is the another 0, because it has two zeros, 1 and 3, right? Okay, now here it is given that alpha and beta are zeros. We should let alpha, beta are zeros of the polynomial. Why we took alpha and beta? It is just a symbol. இது வந்து ஒரு சிம்பிள் தான் ஆல்ஃபா அண்ட் பீட்டாங்கிறது. ஏன் ஆல்ஃபா அண்ட் பீட்டான்னு எடுத்திருக்கோம்? பிகாஸ் ஆல்ரெடி வி ஹாவ் this as x, right? If we take y or z, whatever it is we can take, but alpha and beta we just took for our convenient, right? So if you add these two zeros, that is alpha plus beta, this will be equal to minus b by a. Which is b here? B is minus 8 here, right? If you multiply this, alpha beta is equal to the constant term by a. So இதிலிருந்து நமக்கு என்ன தெரியுது அப்படின்னா, என்ன ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் பிட்வீன் ஜீரோஸ் அண்ட் கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட் ஆஃப் அ பாலினாமியல். Alpha and beta are zeros. A is the coefficient of x squared, right? And c is the constant of the polynomial. So if you add the two zeros, it will be equal to minus b is the coefficient of x, and a is minus b, b is coefficient of x and a is coefficient of x squared. This will equal to the sum of the zeros. This is the relationship, and if you multiply the two zeros alpha and beta, that will be equal to the constant term which divided by the coefficient of x squared. This is actually the relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial. Okay, you got it? Shall we check it out for this sum? Okay, already we found the values of zeros, right? That is 1 and 3. Wait, you will add it. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, right? Here my b is minus 8. So minus, what is b? B is minus 8 by what is a? That is 2, which is equal to 8 by 2, that is 4. Here already we found alpha and beta, right? Alpha is 1, beta is 3. This is also 4. So this is also 4. Got the point? Actually alpha plus beta is 4 and minus b by a is also 4. So it's true, right? So the relationship between zeros and coefficient of a polynomial is, if you add the two zeros, that will be equal to the coefficient of x, that is b, divided by the coefficient of x squared, right? If you multiply those two zeros, that will be equal to the constant term of the polynomial, which is divided by the coefficient of x squared. This is the relationship formula, right? So we are going to see the exercise sums now. Okay guys, we will see the exercise sums in next video. Sorry for the inconvenience.